Last time, Giles missed out on 14 grand by a split second. The Ballon d'Or is awarded annually in what sport? Giles?
Football.
Your answer came after the time up. Will anyone escape this time, or will they all stay cash-trapped? S has got his game plan. I'm not sure later. However, for the folks at home, just to let you know that the chance to escape cash, the money you have already made, of course, in previous episodes, is safe. Today's show, of course, way right now. Are you all ready? Is the knockout round. I will ask £100 where you can knock each other out. Last man standing will then get control of this board, and we'll get to that later on. There you are. 6 categories: books, dancing, taxes, celebrity, kids, military and bingo. Those. So whilst you're doing this buzz around, it might be an idea to think what the questions could be. Here we go. What song, famously sung by Frank Sinatra, has the opening S?
My Way.
Knocked yourself out. Knocked yourself out. Interception. Question was, what song famously sung by Frank Sinatra has the opening line, start spreading news? It was the other one, S. It was the other one. Always a flip of the coin. There you are. Here's your next question. Mozzarella di bufala is cheese. Stephen.
I'll pass.
Knocked yourself out. Early interception.
I am going to go for Cat, sorry.
Cat, that's OK. Look, there's 3 people knocked out and nearly £100 played for at the moment. Too many wrong answers, of course. Makes your job easier to be last man standing. Here we go. Here's your next question. What stretchy clothing item was invented by Joseph Giles?
Lycra.
Correct. Yeah, was invented by Joseph Shivers in 1958. Very good. It is Lycra. Who do you want to knock out?
Gloria.
Gloria is out. Last man standing between... alphabet. Great question. Giles.
21.
Yeah. Of the board: books, dancing, taxes, celebrity, kids, military and bingo. Choose a subject, please.
Do you know, brother?
Bing. Really? All right, bingo it is. Let's see the 6 alternative answers. End of the war, man on the floor, never a bore, even the score, sand on the shore, knock at the door. Get this question right and you get £1,000 and the chance to cash trap an opponent. Once that person is cash trapped, they cannot take part in round 1 at all till it's over and they are frozen out. No more money to be earned by that player. Here we go. Which of these is a traditional bingo call for the number 4?
It is a guess, but I'm drawn to knock at the door.
Knock at the door it is. There's some nodding going on from the other players. Is that the right answer? It is. £1,000, Giles. You're right back in the game. Yesterday, of course, failed to escape. Your 14 grand went to nothing, so already building up your money. Well played. Who do you want to cash trap?
I'm going to cash trap Stephen for his time wasting yesterday.
Revenge is sweet.
Yeah, revenge is sweet. You're absolutely right.
It was always coming, that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, Stephen.
Stephen...
I'll get you back.
For taking one for the teammate and wasting down that time, you are cash-trapped. No money to be earned for Stephen in round one. OK, here we go. 5 players left. Our last man standing will carry on. Fingers on the buzzers. £100 for these buzzer questions. Here we go. According to legend, Archimedes is said to have exclaimed what word, Giles?
Eureka.
Brilliant. Archimedes exclaimed what word when discovering a scientific principle in the bathtub? Eureka. Who do you want to knock out?
I'll put a hold on Ez, please.
Ez is knocked out. Bad luck, mate. An interception early on.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
It is a compliment. You're absolutely right. They see you as a threat. 4 people left to play. Here's your next question. What actress married Will Smith in 1997? Gloria?
Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, Jada Pinkett is right. That's £100 to you. Who do you want to knock out?
I am going to knock out Giles.
Giles is knocked out. Still in play, of course, not cash-trapped, can earn money, but knocked out this particular go. Right, here we go. Here's your next question. La Tomatina is a famous tomato-throwing festival held... Cat.
Spain.
Yeah, great answer. Held every August in what European country? Spain is right. Who do you want to knock out?
Sorry, Glow.
Knew it.
Glow goes between Kat and Caroline to see who gets control of the board. Here's your next question. What snooker venue shares its name with the title Cat?
Crucible.
Oh, great answer with the title of an Arthur Miller play. Obviously knocking out Caroline once again. Last person to be knocked out again there, Caroline.
I know.
All right, you missed out on a whisker. Hey, see what I did there? Cat. Cat, choose a category, please.
Oh, go on, I'll go for Celebrity Kids.
Celebrity Kids, it is 6 alternative answers. Get this right, of course. You not only get £1,000, but you can cash trap an opponent. Right, here's your question. Which of these is the name of Jamie Oliver's eldest child? Holly, Violet, Bluebell, Lily, Jasmine, Poppy.
I think the eldest is Poppy.
Really? How would you know that?
It's between 2.
Yeah. Which 2 do you think?
Bluebell or Poppy.
Right, which one are you going for, Poppy?
Poppy, yeah. I think I've hit the wrong one.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the right answer? It's the right answer. It's the right answer, £1,000. Who do you want to cash trap?
S. Sorry, S. The man with the plan.
It's OK.
You
I know
sure?
there's only a wall between us.
These walls are very thin.
Third time of asking. You're in control of the board. Books, dancing, taxes, military.
Books, please.
Books it is. Do you read books?
Yes, lots of them.
Favourite book you've ever read?
Oliver Twist.
Yeah, great book.
Yeah.
Tremendous. Let's put 6 alternative answers up for you, worth £1,000, and you can cash trap either Gloria, Giles or Kat. Beagle the Bard, Honest John, the Mock Turtle, Mr Jingles, the Heffalump, Old Major. Which of these is a character from the 18th?
Right.
Very good. Who do you want to...
It's OK,
sorry.
Playing Well, your cash trap, Giles. 3 players left in. Fingers back on buzzers. This question's for £100. Necker Island is owned... Cat.
Richard Branson.
Is right. Who do you want to knock out?
Carolyn.
Carolyn.
Sorry, Carolyn.
No problem.
right,
Carolyn
Kat.
is out. Between Gloria and Kat, who gets control of the board? We're getting close now. Here we go. What root vegetable is an of the word May? Kat.
Yam.
Knocking out all of the board. Dancing, taxes, military. Kat, choose a subject.
Dancing.
Alternative answers, please. Salsa, rumba, waltz, mambo, Charleston, tango. Do you dance?
No.
Not at all?
Like an elephant.
Really?
Yeah, unless it's head banging.
Wow. Wow, OK. Here's your question for £1,000. The name of which of these ballroom dances means to roll or revolve?
I'm going to say waltz.
Waltzer.
The waltzes.
Yes.
Seaside town. It's got to be the waltzes, hasn't it?
Where are you from, seaside-wise?
Prestatyn, originally.
Right, Prestatyn.
Yeah.
Is that the right answer? Yeah,
Yeah,
brilliant.
well done.
Yeah, excellent. Nicely done. £1,000, £2,400. Right, who do you want a cash trap between Gloria and Kat? And you can, which means then you take on the last subject for another £1,000. However, if you get this wrong, you cash trap yourself, leaving Gloria open to take the last subject and earning £1,000 for herself. You're saying roof tax?
Yeah.
Is that the right answer?
No.
It's window tax. That is what it is, window tax. That's why you see, when you go past big buildings, you see a window and they're bricked up for some reason, an old building, and you think, why is that shape of that window bricked up? So they didn't have to pay such high taxes. However, you, Kat, are cash trapped. You got that wrong. Leaves Gloria wide open now. No one else to play, no one to knock out. It's all yours. You're in control of the board. Military, 6 alternative answers for £1,000. Good luck, Gloria. This will put you back in the game.
I'm going to need it.
Colonel, officer cadet, captain, brigadier, lieutenant, major. Oh. Which of these British Army officer ranks is the most senior?
Oh, I'm going to be so embarrassed at myself. I'm going to go what I think's the most obvious.
OK.
But it's obviously not going to be the most obvious because it's going to be wrong. But I'm going to... No, it's wrong.
Any other wrong answers you want to give me? Right answer for £1,000? Higher than a... But, of course, that doesn't roll over in round 1. Lights back on, please. Everyone back in play for round 2. But let's have a look at the leaderboard. Kat up there with £2,500. Giles, £1,500. Carolyn, £1,100. Gloria, £200. Stephen, no money. S, no money. That is the end of round 1. Is Kat going to make it to the end of the show and try and escape? Or will the rest of the players stop her? Find out in a minute. Welcome back to Cash Trapped. Here we are, the leaderboards all ready and waiting for us. Just to recap what happened in round 1. Kat made it to the top with £2,500. And, of course, S is at the bottom with no money at all. And the rest, obviously, in between. Round 2 to head round, and we're done. Back in play. It's one question on the buzzer to see who gets control of this board. There you are. Buzzer questions are worth £200. Questions at the board will be worth £2,000. All right. Don't forget, of course, the buzzer question is critical because get it right and you choose a category, then you choose an opponent to play against. If you beat that opponent, you then get them cash trapped. All right, here we are. Here's your buzzer question worth £200. Good luck. In 1942, the people of what Mediterranean island were awarded the George Cross? Carolyn.
Gibraltar.
Is wrong, Carolyn.
Malta.
It is Malta. Another question up. In chemistry, what dye obtained from lichens turns red when added to an acid? Giles?
Litmus.
Is right. Litmus. There we are. Litmus is an indicator obtained from a plant called lichen. I didn't know that. Spelled L-I-C-H-E-N. Didn't know that. Choose a category, please, Giles.
Oh, none of them really appeal.
Go boy bands. Go on, Giles. You know you want to.
No, I'm avoiding
You're the
that
singing
one.
Bobby.
I'm going to go with language.
Language, OK. Language it is. Who do you want to take on in the head-to-head?
Gloria.
I will leave off, Giles.
Taking on Gloria in language.
Mind your language, Gloria.
Mind your language, yes. All right, here we go. Giles, you're in control, so you get to go first. Put up the 6 alternative answers, please. Film, skin, light. Dendrology is defined as the study of what? Giles, you're up first.
There's one that's reasonably obvious there. I'm not going to go for it.
Trees. If trees is...
In a row, that will be as well.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally, Glo.
Is trees the right answer?
This is so...
Gloria.
Whatever.
£2,000 to Giles. Once again, for the 3rd day in the row. Take it.
Well, can I have a pillow, please?
You're cash trapped. In play. My cat.
Titanic.
My soundtrack, Titanic. Choose a subject.
I'll go on boy bands.
Boy bands it is, thank you very much indeed. Before we see the alternative answers, who do you want to take on?
I will take on Stephen.
Stephen! Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I haven't seen you for so long.
It's been a while.
This is the first real time you've been in play. All right, here we go. Let's see the alternative answers, please. Kat's in control, so Kat gets to go first. Take that blue Westlife 5, Boys Own East 17. What do you know about boy bands, Stephen?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah.
Favourite boy band?
Oh, definitely on there. All of them. Any of them.
I think he's bluffing. Kat,
I hope he's bluffing.
boy bands at all?
Yeah, not really.
It's my favourite category.
Is it, Gloria?
Yeah.
That's a
Life
shame,
is
innit?
so cruel.
Here's your question. Which of these boy bands released the 1999 UK Top 5 album, Invincible? God, dear. That's a shocker.
So easy.
That's a stinker, that question. Isn't it?
Take that.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that the right answer? Wrong answer.
This is so easy, guys.
Come on, Steve.
Why didn't you whisper it, Glo?
Because you trapped me before, so...
Hand it over to Stephen.
I'm going to go with 5.
You're saying 5 for £2,000 and to trap Kat. Is 5 the right answer?
Well done.
I went to a concert with a young lady when I was 17 to watch 5. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
All right, 5 it is, but £2,000. Look at that, all of a sudden you are right back in the game. Kat, guess what?
Cash trap.
You've got it. OK, let's move on. Fingers back on buzzers, those left in play. 4 players, here we go. How many years are there in 3.5 decades? S.
35.
Brilliant, well played. Right on it. £200. Choose a category.
I'm going to go for my specialist subject, US presidents.
I thought you were going for best dress.
Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you.
Who do you want to take on head-to-head?
Who's left? I'll go head-to-head with Carolyn.
Carolyn, here it is. Let's put the alternative answers on the board, please. Franklin D. Roosevelt, John Adams, Herbert Hoover, Thomas Jefferson, Harry S. Truman, James Madison. Here is your question. Which of these presidents is carved onto Mount Rushmore? You're in control, S. So, for £2,000 and to trap Carolyn.
I think I know it.
Really?
Yeah, I think I know it. But I don't want to...
Speculate.
Yeah, but speculate to accumulate.
You got it.
So I'm going to go ahead and say FDR, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Franklin D. Roosevelt, that's right. You trap Carolyn immediately, and £2,000 goes straight into your pot. Here we go. Is that the right answer? Woo! No, missed. Time to steal, Carolyn.
That's the one I would have said.
Well, maybe not then. Time to steal.
OK.
So who do you reckon?
I am going to go for... Thomas Jefferson.
Right, you're saying Jefferson for £2,000 and to trap S. S now thinks that it.
I think that's the one, yeah.
He's nodding. Is that the answer? Oh, bang, you're in. What about that? £2,000.
Thank you.
Carolyn, brilliant, well played. £3,100 goes into second place for today. S. Would that have been the other one you had? Was it FDR and
Definitely.
Jefferson?
So I was hovering over, but...
Between the two, you know what that means, of course? You're
Yeah.
cash trapped, mate. All right, let's carry on. Stephen, Giles, Carolyn. The musical Spamalot is based on what, Carolyn?
Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Is a wrong answer, Carolyn. You're knocked out.
Holy Grail.
Yeah, was Monty Python the Holy Grail?
Oh.
Yeah, here we go. Stephen and Giles, who gets control of the board? The United Kingdom flag combines the crosses of St Patrick, St George, and what other patron saint? Stephen.
St Andrew.
Yes, St Andrew is right. Choose the subject.
Sport, please.
Sport it is. Thank you very much. Let's put that up. Sport. And who are you taking on in the head-to-head, Giles or Carolyn?
I'll take Giles on, please.
Giles. Here we go. Let's put the alternative answers up, please. Modern Olympic Games, Six Nations Ryder Cup, Tour de France, FIFA World Cup, the Ashes. Here's your question. What you like on sport, Giles?
Not fantastic.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Good choice. Here's your question. Which of these sporting events took place for the first time in 1927? Oh. Wow. What do you think?
The Ryder Cup.
Ooh. Are you sure?
Is that the right answer?
Who knows?
Oh!
Well done.
Nice one.
That's brilliant. I didn't even know that, and I love golf.
So do I.
Would you have got that, Giles?
No, I'd probably gone Tour de France, I think.
Yeah, me too. All right, well, there you are. £2,000 straight away to Stephen. Look at him now, £4,200. Of course, that cash traps Giles. You're out of round two. There you are. Only two players left back in. It's Stephen and Carolyn. Here's your question, worth £200. What mammal is the title character in the 1996 film Flipper? Stephen.
A whale?
Oh.
No, it's... No. What am I doing?
Whale?
No,
Dolphin.
I meant dolphin.
Dolphin. What is wrong with you?
Oh, man.
You might be right still. Hang on, you might be right. Go on, Brad.
You're right.
You are going to be ripped in school, Stephen.
It's dolphin.
You're just spouting out answers now.
Oh, leave off, Giles. Right, look, Carolyn, well, you're in control of the board. This is crucial now.
I know.
This is crucial. You beat him in the head-to-head, you go on for the last. It's fantastic. All right, you ready? Which one do you want, New Year or Best Dressed?
Best dressed.
Best Dressed, right, there you are. That's the category, Best Dressed. Who would you like to take on, Carolyn?
Stephen, come on.
Let's put the answers up. Here you are. David Beckham, Harry Styles, Eddie Redmayne, Prince Philip, Ralph Fiennes, and Robert Pattinson. Here we go. Here's your question. You're in control. You get first dibs at it. Good luck. I don't think you'll need luck, the way Stephen's performing. Although, to be fair, how have you ended up out in front with £4,200?
You can take the mick all you want, but who's winning?
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Carolyn, in 2016, which of these celebrities topped GQ magazine's 50 best-dressed men in Britain?
Topped it.
Yeah.
But your name isn't up there, Brad.
No, I won it I won it the year before.
Oh, right.
And the year before that. And the year before that.
Excellent. Well, Eddie Redmayne? I'm sorry.
No, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Well, he big news in 2015,
He was, that's
16.
what I'm thinking.
Let's do it. You said Eddie Redmayne. This gets you £2,000. Immediately cash trap, Stephen. You roll on to the next category. Is that the right answer? Yes! Oh, unbelievable. £5,100. Stephen, take your whale and your dolphin, your cash traps. Now then, here we go.
All right.
New year.
Go for it.
Let's put some answers on the board. You get one go at this. One go for another £2,000. This is brilliant. New Delhi, Miami, Beijing, Bangkok, London, Cape Town. Are you ready?
Yes.
Just one go. That's all you have for £2,000. This is crucial. This will put you way out in front. Here we go. Here's your question. Which of these cities would be the first to see in a new year?
OK. That's difficult.
Yeah.
It won't be Miami. New Delhi is between Bangkok and Beijing, and I think Beijing is further, or is it? Bangkok or Beijing? Beijing.
You're saying Beijing. One go at it.
Yep.
Is that the right answer for £2,000?
Carolyn.
Well done.
What a great answer.
Well done, Carolyn.
Well, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because it was behind.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I've gone the wrong way. I've gone Miami.
Did you?
Yeah, I went Miami. I went the wrong way. Beijing, £2,000, £7,100. That is brilliant. That is the end of round two, the head-to-head round. OK, everyone back in play. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Carolyn, £7,100. Bottom of the pile is Gloria and S.
What a joke.
Well, you know...
Roll over.
Yeah, roll over. This is your plan. This is your plan. Roll it over to the next show. But who will make it to the end game? Who will try to escape with their money? Will it be Carolyn or will the team stop her? Find out after the break. Welcome back. Round three here, the catch-up round. All 6 contestants waiting anxiously. OK, Carolyn's at the top, £7,100. Gloria at the bottom with £200. Each correct answer in this round is worth £500. That's where you will stand at the moment. Obviously, things can change. Round 3, the catch-up round, will play on. Gloria, S and Kat, I think, building up your cash pots to take it forward to the next show, providing, of course, Carolyn doesn't get away with it today. Gloria, you're the first to play. 45 seconds on the clock. Each correct answer is worth £500. Good luck. Your time starts now. I Got You, Babe was a 1965 #1 for the duo Sonny and who?
Kiki D.
Cher. In the periodic table, AU is the chemical symbol for what element?
Gold.
Correct. The escapologist born Eric Weiss was better known by what name? Harry Houdini. What colour briefcase is traditionally held aloft by the Chancellor following the annual
Brown.
budget? Red. Who played the title role in the '71 film Get Carter?
Pass.
Michael Caine. What hot sauce created in 1868 is named after a Mexican state?
Tabasco.
Correct. The brothers Gary and Phil Neville both represented England in what sport?
Football.
Correct. The impressionist artist Claude Monet was born in what country?
Italy.
France. George Milton and Lenny Small, the characters from what John Steinbeck novel?
Pass.
Of Mice and Men. What river runs through the... No time to get there for you. All right.
That was awful.
Yeah, not a good round for you, that, Gloria. Not good at all.
Bad day.
But what did you say you had in your
8,000.
bank? 8,000. All right, so it's like getting on for 10 grand. But you'll roll that over, providing you can stay in the game and stop someone escaping today. You're not going to make it to the top of the board, Gloria. You are cash trapped. All right, S. Let's see how much your game plan comes together with this. 45 seconds on the clock, please. Your time starts now. In the traditional nursery rhyme, all the king's men couldn't put who back together?
Humpty Dumpty.
Correct. In fashion, what relation is Donatella Versace to Gianni Versace?
Brother.
Sister.
Sorry.
What Roman numeral represents the number 100?
C.
Correct. Nobody puts baby in the corner is a famous line.
Dirty Dancing.
Correct. The name of what popular pastime comes from the Japanese for empty orchestra?
Karaoke.
Correct. What is the minimum number of games that must be played to win a set in tennis?
6.
Correct. As well as making bags, the fashion designer Manolo Blahnik specialises in what items?
Helicopters.
Shoes. In the 2015 general election, who was the leader of the Labour Party?
Jeremy Corbyn.
Ed Miliband. Axilla is the medical...
All part of the plan, don't worry.
I think he's making this plan up.
Yeah.
It's just dawned on me.
God. Helicopter.
Let's just look at the rollover totals, yeah?
That's nearly as good as my whale answer.
Of course, that's what you would do if you were making helicopters. You'd think about making handbags on the side. For that answer alone, I've got a cash trap here.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Cat, £2,700. Just about within hitting distance, I imagine. It's going to be tough, though. Are you ready, Cat?
Yeah.
45 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What Irish band released the 1987 album The Joshua Tree?
U2.
Correct. On a standard pH scale, what number represents neutral?
5.
7. In 1986, who became the youngest boxer to be crowned heavyweight champion?
Pass.
Tyson. In nature, the term stallion denotes the fertile male of what animal?
Horse.
Correct. In the 1997 film Mrs. Brown, Judi Dench plays what British queen?
Elizabeth II.
Queen Victoria. The Parliament buildings, commonly known as Stormont, are located in what UK city?
Pass.
Belfast. Dutch clogs are traditionally made out of what material?
Wood.
Correct. What UK newspaper has been printed on pink paper since 1893?
Financial Times.
Correct. What is the first name of the explorer nicknamed Scott of the Antarctic?
Dave.
Robert. Robert Scott. Dave Scott. As he trekked across the Antarctic. Walked up to all those indigenous people and went, I am Scott of the Antarctic. All right, Dave?
I thought it was great. Great, Scott.
Great, Scott. Very good. Cat, not bad. £4,700. Nice number to roll over there. So what did you make up yesterday?
5-7.
All right, good. All right, no, that's not
I'm
bad
in 5
at all.
figures. I'm happy with that.
Second place, can't make it to the top of the heap. You are cash trapped. Giles, you're up. £3,700, well within hitting distance. I wish you well. You ready? 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Your time starts now. In employment, the abbreviation PAYE stands for pay as you what?
earn.
Correct. What is the name of the layered Greek dish traditionally made with minced lamb and aubergine?
Moussaka.
Correct. In 1993, Michael Jordan briefly gave up basketball to play what other sport professionally?
American football.
Baseball. Situated between France and Great Britain, Jersey is the largest of what group of islands?
Channel Islands.
Correct. Who plays the title character in the 2015 film Joy?
Pass.
Jennifer Lawrence. Aston University is located in what
Birmingham.
UK city? Correct. What word denotes an instrument with a magnetised pointer that shows the direction of north?
Compass.
Correct. What British artist created the Angel of the North sculpture?
Pass.
Anthony Gormley. What Christian festival celebrated in January is also the title of a Shakespeare play? That would have been Twelfth Night. Giles, not bad. £6,200. That's a nice total to roll over.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not as good as yesterday, but I started from 0.
Yeah, absolutely. You just got to stop Carolyn escaping. Right now, though, Giles, you are cash trapped. OK, Stephen, 4-2. What are we, sort of...
6 questions.
You reckon? 6 questions? Yep, of course, that's it. All right, let's do it. Your time starts now. What winter sport's the subject of the 1993 film Cool Runnings?
Bobsleigh.
Correct. Michael Jackson's daughter shares her name with what European city?
Pass.
Paris. In the name of the bank HSBC, the S stands for what Chinese city?
Shanghai.
Correct. Fill Me In and 7 Days were UK #1
Craig
singles.
David.
Correct. Famous for its stone statues, Easter Island is located in what ocean?
Indian.
Pacific. What American talk show host founded Harpo Productions?
Pass.
Oprah Winfrey. Zara Phillips married what former England rugby captain in 2011?
Mike Tyndall.
Correct. In the Michael Bond stories, Paddington Bear comes from what South American country?
Pass.
Peru. What Friends actress played Gail Weathers? Oh, I can't believe that. Can't believe that. Not being funny. That was a poor round, Stephen. That just tells me one thing and one thing only. You are cash trapped. Now then, you get the chance to escape today, but right now, it's all about building up as much as you can to take it home.
OK,
All right?
we're going.
There's only one option for you. Make as much money as you can in this round right now for you to escape.
OK.
Because if you escape, you'll take it home. But if they stop you, it goes back to 0, you remember.
Yep.
Right, here we go. Your time starts now. Since the 70s, Suggs has been the lead singer of what British band?
Madness.
Correct. What flower, sacred to Hindus and Buddhists, is also the name of a sports car manufacturer?
Lotus.
Correct. The 2014 Winter Olympics were held in what city?
Pass.
Sochi. Goulash is a meat stew originating from what European country?
Hungary.
Correct. The musical Jersey Boys tells the story of what American pop group?
Pass.
Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. What Berkshire town gives its name to the title of a 1937 poem by John Betjeman?
Oh, I live in Berkshire. Goodness. Reading.
Slough. What name is given to the small hammer used by an auctioneer to call attention?
Gavel.
Correct. Jeff Kinney wrote the children's book The Diary of a what kid?
Wimpy Kid.
Correct. Traditionally made £9,600. You'd have answered many more if you hadn't stopped to have a conversation.
I know, I'm sorry. I just couldn't think.
Caroline.
I couldn't believe you asked me a Berkshire question. Sorry. Sorry.
I wonder what you was going to start talking about what you were going to do at the weekend.
Cry at the moment.
No. Carolyn, you are the player trying to escape.
Thank you.
£9,600. That's what you're playing for. Let's add it onto your tally thus far that you've accrued across the last few shows. Let's see what it is now.
Wow.
You are trying to get out with £20,500.
Oh.
What would you do with 20.5 grand?
Well, I've recently become a grandmother for the 4th time, and my stepson lives in Texas in America, and I'd like to take the whole family to go and visit Parker.
And that's a great amount to do it with.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Is Carolyn off to Texas? Will she escape today with £20,500? Or will the rest of the players stop her and make sure that she remains cash-trapped? Find out after the break. Welcome back to the final round of the show. It's the escape round. Now, Carolyn has made the most money today and will now play to escape the cash trap. Carolyn is playing for £20,500. That's what you're trying to escape with. Yeah. If you make it, of course, the others all go with you. And I get 6 new contestants on. So the players are playing to stay in the game and rolling their amounts over to tomorrow, because this is what is at stake for the rest of the players. Stephen has made £14,400. Gloria's made £9,700. Giles, £6,200, which isn't bad considering you got wiped out yesterday.
Yeah.
Cat, £10,400. S, game plans coming together, mate. £14,500. Now then, all the stands, Carolyn, between you and your money, of course, are the players. Everyone is back in play. We are against the buzzer. I will ask quick-fire questions against the clock. 60 seconds will be on that clock. Carolyn, every correct answer you can give me, you will cash-trap one of your opponents. Trapple 5 and you escape with your money. If you get a question wrong, I will take 10 seconds away from that 60 seconds. All right? The other players will also be answering the questions. If they buzz in and get it right, they obviously eat up your time. But if they get it wrong, they are cash-trapped themselves. So it's a game of strategy. All right, here we go. Let's put the 60 seconds up.
You know what to do, guys.
Yeah.
60 seconds on the clock, fingers on the buzzers. Good luck, everyone. Your time starts now. Who was the British Prime Minister during the Falklands War?
Margaret Thatcher.
You're saying Margaret Thatcher. You are quick. If Thatcher's right, you can cash-trap an opponent. It's right. Well done. Congratulations. 56 seconds remaining. Carolyn, who would you like to cash-trap?
Ez. Sorry, Ez.
Ooh, Ez is trapped.
Guys, you've got to do it now.
4 players left in the game to try and stop Carolyn. Here we go. 56 seconds remaining. Your time starts again. Now, in Greek mythology, who was the god of the sea? Carolyn.
Neptune.
You're saying Neptune. If it's right, you can cash-trap another player. If it's wrong, I'll take 10 seconds away. Correct answer is Poseidon.
Oh. Yes, man.
52 seconds goes immediately to 42 seconds. 4 players left in the game to trap and to stop you escaping. Here we go. Your time starts again now. What green gem is the birthstone for May? Carolyn.
Emerald.
Is correct.
Oh, wake up, guys.
Who do you want to trap?
Sorry, Stephen. It's the game plan.
Nobody's buzzing in.
Stephen, your cash trap. All right, Carolyn playing very well in this final round, I've got to say, and very quick on the buzzer. Only 3 players left to stop her with 39 seconds remaining. In actual fact, Carolyn has answered the first 3 questions. Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, what vegetable is the main ingredient in coleslaw? Carolyn.
Cabbage.
I'm trying, Ez.
You're saying cabbage is correct. Sometimes contains carrot and onion as well, but cabbage is the main ingredient. 3 players left. Who you want to trap? Oh.
Sorry, Giles.
That's OK, Caroline. Good luck.
Thank you.
The girls are left.
Oh, God. Pressure, pressure.
Sorry, guys.
Well done, Carolyn. Well done.
Here we go. Gloria and Kat. You're the only player stands between Carolyn and escaping. Your time starts again. Now, what does the letter A stand for in the acronym NATO? It's Atlantic. What entertainer plays the character Dame Edna Everage? Kat.
Barry Humphries.
Is correct. What is the official currency of Mexico? Kat.
Peso.
Correct. What company released the Walkman in 1979? Carolyn.
Microsoft.
Yes. Yes. Good stuff.
What did I say, Microsoft?
OMG.
You know what to do next, Kat?
Kat, you know what to do.
Hey, Kat, you ready?
You're saying Microsoft with 12 seconds to go. You know this, Carolyn.
Oh, my God.
It's wrong.
I know.
Correct answer is Sony. 12 seconds left. That was so within your grasp.
I know.
I've got to take 10 seconds away. 2 seconds.
Oh,
That was tough.
I know. And I knew it was Sony. I've had one. It was just like, what
Pressure.
did I say, Microsoft?
Pressure.
Pressure.
It's horrendous.
2 unbelievable answers from Kat there. Really well played.
Well done, Kat.
Really well played.
Redeemed yourself, Kat.
Thanks, Ez.
Very good.
We love you.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, really unbelievable. How do you feel now with 2 seconds remaining?
Well, the plane is now taking off without me.
Right.
Sick.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Your time starts again. Now, true or false, Kat?
False.
Yeah, in actual fact, it was the right answer. Well done. True or false?
Well done, Kat.
St Paul's Cathedral was built before Westminster Abbey. I'll tell you what, Kat, you've played very well today.
Amazing.
Yeah, you played really, really, really well. OK, time has obviously run out. 2 players left, untrapped, 3 players trapped. Bad luck, Caroline. You got off to a flying start.
I know.
A flying start. The bad news is, for you, I've got to take away that £20,500. There it goes, back to 0. However, everyone now is back in play. That's the money that the rest of the players roll over to the next show. 14,400 for Stephen, Gloria 9,700, Giles 6,200, Kat 10,400. Well played, Kat. It's the plan. It's the plan, S.
Don't mess.
With the S. £14,500. Carolyn, of course, you return with the rest of the players tomorrow, but you are back to 0. Bad luck for Carolyn. Kat is the hero of the day. She is the Whiskers. Is anyone going to escape, or will they all remain cash-trapped? We'll see you next time.
Where's Kat?
Sorry.
Oh.
You look awful.
I felt sorry for her, but only a little bit. I've been there, so it is tough. It's brutal. I know how she feels.
Microsoft?
Microsoft. I had a Microsoft Walkman. I don't think anybody had a Microsoft Walkman. No. I'm sorry.
My heart was pounding, I couldn't tell you. And I thought, oh, there's no way we're going to do this. But, yeah, another show. We'll have to fight another day.
1 second. How's my hair?
Perfect.
Well, the plan is, the next show is mine, definitely. I've got my pockets ready for the cash. Bring it on.